Can you hear me now? Okay. I was wondering, and I forgot to put my damn. I'm trying to turn my light down. It's too bright.
Yeah, girl, you look like a whole light skin out here.
Okay. Looking a little bright.
Ashley. Hey, Ashley.
Because at different angles is different strokes. Okay. Why can't I say like this? Maybe I need to turn around. Okay, that's better. And then every time I get in the light, it just wants to do it. Peace. Yeah, I was trying to I don't know why this thing is unreal anyway. I'm just waiting on him. Oh, there you go. Bro, you got to send the invite because I can't pull your name up. Hold up. Maybe I can. No, it's doing the other one. Yeah, send me the invite. Pull your name up. It's pulling up all the other pages. So how y'all doing tonight? Another divine circle. Let me turn this down. Some topics that we're going to talk about. Okay. And we have our brother that's going to join us. Okay. Big Willie. Okay. Will Copprue. And he's going to chime in on these topics that we got. You know, give us his perspectives as well. Because it's just been crazy this week. Can't you say? It's been crazy.
And what's up, Swinky?
Send him the invite.
Who me? How to send it? Okay.
It is not letting me. Send it to him. Let me see. He's not letting me send it. It says he's on here, but he got off and came back on. Whatever.
In his inbox.
I hate this. They don't never let me pull up on a name. I said, bro, if he in here, send me the request to come up, bro, because I can't find your name. It's always some type of difficulty to come up with something. You keep freezing.
You keep freezing.
I keep freezing. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. Okay, I see it.
Am I good now?
Yeah. I had to turn my Wi-Fi off.
Oh.
I had to turn mine off.
Yeah.
They call me Big Willie.
Okay, we in here.
What's good? What's good? They would not let me find your name for nothing.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
But nothing. You know, hair and makeup. It was giving. Hair and makeup. Hair and makeup. Try to get it together. So you know how us women is. We be a little bit behind. Okay, trying to look good for the camera.
I get it. You know?
It's always a pleasure, you know, to always have you, you know, chime in with us, you know, get your perspective on things. And, you know, we got some couple topics that, you know, that's been really surfacing the social media in the past probably week or so.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about these topics. And, you know, as Divine Circle, you know, we give spiritual and lyrical, okay, advice. We give you the best of both worlds, okay? So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. And for anybody that might want to have any questions at the end, you know, just save them, as we always say, towards the end. And if you want to chime in, you know, we always looking at the comments, so we're going to always mention. So you want to go ahead and get started? You want me to go ahead? Hey, what's good, goddess?
You can go ahead. I will, you know, roll on over. I'm going to pull up this Jamie stuff.
Oh, he is definitely one of the topics we're going to talk about. There's been a little bit of talk about, and, you know, people want to know what's really going on. But before we get to him, you know, we're going to just talk about this little school, okay? What's good? Hi.
First,
you want to talk about that first? You want to talk about Jack? Who you want to talk about? Because we got 4. Peace.
the guest. I guess you better tune in. And tell us what we should talk. What would you like to talk about, Mr. Will?
Oh, I'm a guest.
No,
I
don't want to hear it.
I'm a guest. I'm with y'all. I'm following, you know, y'all, and
we go through with the flow.
Okay, so since Jamie is not like a big, huge topic, we'll start with that first.
Okay, because Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit on what's going on with Jamie, and then we're gonna dive in. Okay. Because I've seen a couple of symbolisms around him. Okay, around this conversation, this topic dealing with Jamie. But as we all know, Jamie is in the hospital, as they say. You know, he suffered some, you know, some health issues. At first, they were saying it was an aneurysm and a what did they say, cardiac arrest or some type. Yes, Jamie Foxx stroke. Yeah. Okay, so that was first. That's what came out first. Okay, so he's been in the hospital since then. But in between, you know, in the mix of all of this, he's working on another film. Okay, and this film, it's called. The name of it. See if you can find the name of that film. I think it's called Blackout.
Shoot. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling it up now.
It has Cameron Diaz in it, okay? And for what they've been saying as far as the tabloids, him and Cameron have been butting heads, okay? The pictures that they have up, Cameron's in white, okay? And Jamie is in black, all right? And they can't seem to get it together on the scene, on the movie scene, the movie set, okay? So they just been bumping heads. So while this was going on, this is around the time he passed out. So this is where the health issues and all this come in, okay? Now, if you look it up, peace to everybody that's coming on, peace. If you look it up, okay, now they're saying that he suffered from medical complications. So it no longer says anything about the aneurysm or the stroke, okay? Jamie Foxx is 55 years old, all right? Cameron Diaz has not been on the movie scene in 10 years, okay? So, you know, there's a symbolism with that, with the 5'5", and then her not being on the scene for 10 years. She has not did a movie, okay? So this is her chance coming back out of retirement to do this movie with Jamie. And it's the war, as I see it, the war of self. It's the, you know, the masculine, feminine, or the female, the male, you know, the yin yang in a sense, okay? So they're butting heads. And I guess I might always go ahead and get my perspective, and y'all go ahead and chime in while I'm talking. Okay. So with that happening, Jamie passes out. Okay. As we know, the pass out is also can be symbolic to a fall. Okay. With the 10, okay, there's the beginning and ending or whatever, you know. that oneness, that wholeness, okay? The fall always happens. And when that fall happens, you know, you have to be in a place of isolation. You go into that root chakra, that foundation, right? So while he's been in the hospital, his family has just been coming in. They've been flying in, making sure he's okay, okay? So he's actually been enjoying himself with family, all right? So, yeah, okay. Cameron is still doing the film while he's
in Back in Action.
Yeah, it's called Back in Action. Ooh. Okay, after I black out.
It's gonna be on Netflix. It's a Netflix.
Okay.
Special.
Yeah, it is gonna be on Netflix. It is gonna be on Netflix. So, you know, she's still working and doing the show, the movie, as he's, you know, in the hospital. Also with hospital, y'all, what I found out, of course, we know it is, you know, the Latin term would be hospice, okay? And I also digged a little deeper with the hospice in Latin. And it definitely just means guest, okay? Or a visitor. And even with the hospital, it's supposed to be a sense of entertainment or where you're catered to.
Mm-hmm.
The flip side of the hospital is hostile, okay, in a literal sense. It can be a hostile situation, you know. So Jamie is, to me, okay, this was supposed to happen, you know, nothing is by coincidence. I feel like, you know, this was for him to take a seat back, as masculine had done in this whole transition, in this shift, just so the feminine to rise, okay? Because she's still kicking ass, okay, while he's laying back chilling, okay, getting himself together, okay? So y'all go ahead and chime in. Just don't let me talk now, because y'all know I talk.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Okay.
You know,
So,
the crazy thing about it is, not to cut you off, and
No,
I
you
just
good.
say that this is weird, that I just pulled up all the films he ever played in, and one of them was called They Cloned Tyrone. And I ain't never heard of that movie before. Have y'all?
Yeah, that's supposed to come out. That's supposed to come out,
It's
right?
supposed to come out.
Yeah. Or either it's supposed to drop on Netflix. What's the date on it?
Hold on, let me go back. Because I thought it was like a movie he had already done. I was like,
Well, I know they got something coming out on Netflix where he did the movie Day Shift, and that's what that had the zombies in it. Or yeah, with the vampires.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and he has something else coming out with the girl from the last Candyman movie, the black chick. So I was actually looking forward to that.
So what is your take on, you know, have you been dived into, you know, the situation with Jamie?
With Jamie, not too much, but I know, spiritually speaking, at some point you got to sit down because he's been working.
He
He's been working a whole lot. He's been putting out Netflix movie after Netflix movie after Netflix movie. So he's been going in heavy. So at some point, um, your body gonna say, brother, I need you to sit down for a minute. That's why Denzel, you only catch him doing the movie every 3 years.
You right.
You know, some shit like that. So, but on the physical side, um, you know, they're probably doing some work on him as well. Um, these particular so-called higher ups, being that he played in certain movies that have like even Day Shift, right? Day Shift, he was the Heru figure
Right.
in the movie Day Shift. You know, in War with the ignorant mind, the whole movie, the quote unquote night crawlers or the night walkers, the vampires, the bloodsuckers, which is no more than your ignorant mind. So
Right.
so you know, him doing that, and like I said, he's coming out with this other one, um, which is the one they clone Tyrone.
Okay.
I think he's doing a lot of metaphysical stuff,
Yeah.
So with this Cameron Diaz thing, um, I kind of see it like uh, they're making an opening for the white girl in a sense. They
Mm.
they I put it like this, right? All women don't represent feminine energy.
You right. Mm-hmm.
You know, some of them are just you could say plants or industry plants, but you made a point about her still working and him doing that. That sound like what they do. That
Right.
sound like,
Right.
okay, we're gonna make this about her. Okay, fuck him. We got him out the way. Okay,
Right.
and we gonna let because on the movie scene, it's been dark skin heavy. Okay,
You got it right.
all right. We've been acting a fool on the screen here lately.
Okay.
You know, so you got Cameron coming back. I didn't even know she was in it. So that kind of she coming back. They need her to make a big splash, and then using Jamie's name to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much as far
Yeah.
as I go
And
with
she
that.
been saying it, she been saying, it's been things that she was saying like, I can't work like this, it's too negative. And I'm like, ooh, the energy is off, with them working, and get the headbutt. And, those are two great actors, they both do their thing. I didn't even know she was in retirement,
Yeah. Now, this is what I heard too. They playing with his money.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they already got a stunt double in his place while she's doing the movie, and they talking about they don't know if he's gonna come back to finish it. I said, look at this. Ain't nobody gonna watch that shit. We already gonna know this not Joey.
He was in a hospital visitor. My thing on that is, as far as Cameron big splash, I'm coming back on the scene after 10 years. Like you said, the 55, that's 10. Her being gone 10 years. I feel like, I don't know. I'm just getting this attitude with her. Like, you been gone for 10 years, and now you're trying to come back in. This man been, like you said, Will, been working. And everybody know Jamie been in the game for a long time. And, to me, he don't seem like the type of person that's probably like a pushover or, trying to tell somebody what to do, because Cameron, she's famous too, But also in the same token, things have changed in the 10 years you've been gone. Things ain't the same. So I feel like she kind of coming in and trying to throw her little weight around, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't what he trying to do, like calm down. This ain't that. We ain't doing all that. I'm listening to you. I hear what you got to say, but it doesn't go with what we're trying to do. And she don't like that because she's used to getting her way, and she's another color. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel, I don't know, when I hear her name and I hear this whole scenario, I hear that she was just really trying to push her weight around to the point where he already was tired from doing film after film after film, and it just took him there. You know how somebody get on your nerves so bad to where you get a headache, and you just like, I gotta get the fuck away from you because you about to make me do something to you. Right. And it probably did something to himself because she just really was getting up under his skin. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my opinion. Allegedly.
Okay. Sis, she says those bastards probably poison him. The way it looks, it make it look like somebody did something to him, because they saying they don't know what happened to him now. And they calling it a medical complication.
And like you said, what you said, Drink, about a complication earlier?
A medical complication, that means you don't have some type of procedure or surgery, and you will have complications due to that after. So if he had like a a brain aneurysm, and a stroke, that is not a medical complication. I mean, damn, I can't get it. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's not that, okay? That would be something of a medical,
diagnosis,
I can't even get
a medical situation, but not a complication. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's not a medical complication. It would be diagnosed as something else, you know, not of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So to list it as that and then to say, well, we don't know how this came about. It's some setup shit going on here. Something they clean in the water. Okay? That's why I said, you know what? This can very well be Jamie's way of, you know, like I was telling you earlier, when you on a set, you really got to have a extreme emergency to not film, okay? Because this is production's time and money. So what is the best way to get out? The hospital. You want to act like this big Grammy, Oscar actor. Let's see if you can do this shit on your own and see how much y'all gonna pull off Netflix. Because this is the headbutt when it comes to I'm a better artist than you, especially with the privilege, okay?
And we know it's privilege. We know it's privilege.
So, you know, it could be very well like, you know, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let y'all do this, okay?
You probably was getting on damn nerves.
And it also, like you said, bro, with the spiritual side, this is definitely a way of energy showing you need to sit down for a minute, okay?
Right.
Sit down, yeah. You know what I mean?
They will sit you the fuck down.
And
Leave that.
he probably used this opportunity to, okay, you know what, I'm gonna let you do it. Bye. I'm gonna go ahead and go on in this hospital. He could be acting, he could be not. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But even if his body needs rest, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, like it's a lot. Because going and going and going and going, even if you're not filming, we all know day-to-day activities, getting up every day, doing the same thing, or running around, running errands, this, that, and the third, gotta be on live, gotta get the kids together, gotta do this, fold clothes, hang them up, put them up. That shit starts taking a toll.
It is a lot, okay?
By the time you sit down, you sleep and you don't even know you sleep. You don't even know you went to damn sleep. So I can imagine out of all these films he's been doing, he get to this one and this motherfucker come in on some rah-rah shit, trying to pull her goddamn privilege ass card. All right, little bitch, I got you. You do it.
You know, she got an Oscar, Emmy, Grammy, you know.
Yeah. It's on her mind.
Right.
Yeah, it's on her mind for sure.
10 years, and in 10 years, a lot can change in 10 years. Hell, 2 years, a lot can change.
She sure did change.
You really came here off my name, my nigga.
Facts.
Let's talk about it.
Facts.
Okay.
Facts. Yeah.
But they don't want to talk about that.
Mm-hmm. She look like Cam, not Cameron.
Now she probably over there happy as hell. Okay, we can do it, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like a low budget.
A low budget. Low budget ass film. And it's gonna get all kind of boo. I'm gonna make sure I put the thumbs down on this film. Boo, Jamie.
All right, we gonna just keep it moving. So you know that's with the Jamie, y'all. You know, Jamie is going through some stuff. You know, he gotta relax. Okay, he's gonna come back even better. It's gonna be some shit, so be prepared because I know he's gonna come out stepping. Okay.
Might say fuck that film and all.
Okay. All right. Now we gonna keep. We just gonna go to the Fed now, right quick. Okay, because this shit right here, you know, it's been coming up a lot. Okay, coming up a lot. People are scared of the Fed now. Okay, and you know, this is how we get our topics. Okay, we see it constantly, and it's like we got to bring awareness. Okay, because it's not what we perceive. A lot of people perceive it to be. Okay, they instantly get scared, fear, and think it's somebody trying to rule or control their life. And we've all put out that you cannot No one can control you unless you allow them to. So
Facts.
with this Fed now coming out, people are so, I'm not dealing with that, okay? I'm gonna give you some history on Fed now, okay? For those who know law, all that too, okay? Anytime, because this is dealing with the banks, and this is dealing with the banks all working under one corporation, okay? The thing is, y'all, they already been working under the same corporation, okay? Anytime you have to get a bank, you have to go through the Federal Reserve, okay? Anytime you want to own it, you have to go through the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is already its own corporation, okay? Now, they're all falling in alignment, okay, with this Fed now, okay? And with technology, okay, because people like, they can stop your assets from buying stuff. Well, you know, they've been doing that already, okay? The only thing different is if you was getting something shipped to you, they would catch it in the postal, okay? And they would stop it. Now, with technology, we evolving, so technology is going to evolve, all right? So with the evolve of technology, they have the knowledge on how to stop it just through the what is it when they call it, through the through the network, okay? So they can stop it that way. They don't have to wait till it go through postal. Yes, they've been doing this. The only difference is they have a name, okay? And it's an app, okay? It's a business. They put it in your face. So people are like, oh my God, you know, they about to take our money. They about to control our money. They've been doing it. They've been doing it.
They will snatch your money out your account.
Okay? They will already freeze your assets. They've been doing this. All they did is put a name and a face to it. That's it. And when you put a name and a face to it, that's creating an illusion anyway. And people are going to fall victim to that because they think this world is against them. And it's all about what you perceive in your mind, how you want to do it. Okay?
Think about when you owe taxes or you owe student loans. When you get to a point where they ready to take your money, they'll let you know. But they're not gonna stop.
Okay.
We're finna, and they're gonna find out where you work at, which they know where you work at. They're gonna garnish your wages, all of that stuff. They're gonna show up at your house, your mama house, your grandma house, show up at Dreek house because you friends with her. She'll go to Will House, New Orleans. Have you seen?
Wherever
and then they gonna, wherever they think your ass is at, they coming. And you gonna be like, how did you know what Dreek said? How did you know what Will said? Nigga, we been watching. What the fuck you mean?
It's the Fed.
I know who you associate with. You ain't hide from me.
Right.
I'm in the sky, quote unquote. I don't need you. You thought you was hiding. I seen you when you hid. I let you hide just so you think you was hiding, but you wasn't hiding. I came right to the door. Let me in.
Right.
The big bad wolf. So therefore, if they can go for wages through you owing taxes, through you owing student loans, what else you think they can do?
Right.
That's nothing. You don't have to go through that bank. That's just the key word to it all without scary asses. You don't got to go through the bank, but it don't matter what bank you go to, they still can do whatever they want to do because all the banks are connected under one umbrella.
Okay.
I added my address. Okay. They done added Brian's address as mine. On my credit, y'all. On my credit.
Just because.
On my credit. Just because we're associated with each other. I ain't never put my address down on nothing, y'all. Nothing. Not as far as, you know, me or whatever the situation may be. And I checked my credit and her address up there. And it's been up there for a little minute, too. So
if you know, go ahead, bro.
You know, just to kind of piggyback on what y'all are saying, people fall victim to to their own mental, right? Um, fear, like when we first wake up, everything is dangerous.
Right.
Oh Lord, uh, uh, y'all saw that jet just flew over my house? That might be the UFO and the government coming to take my cows. Like we just like the fear be fucking insane.
Right.
You know, especially in the beginning. It's always something. So I remember a couple years back, well, not a couple years back, probably about 4 or 5 years back, probably about 5. It was these two ladies, and they were warning everybody, y'all, watch out, they about to do this to y'all, they about to do it to all of us. They about to shut America down. They about to shut America down on September 24th. I think they said 24th, 25th, and 26th. They about to shut America down. So y'all better watch out. I'm telling you, go buy your food, go buy this, go buy. I'm talking about they was going in.
Right.
It was getting millions of views. Had a lot of people freaking out. And what happened was the lights were supposed to get cut off. It was supposed to be a blackout. So they were going in, and two black chicks, and they were going in, and when those days hit, oh my God, you talking about doing some backtracking? Well, because we say what we said, they ain't do it. They ain't do it. So that's why. I helped y'all. I helped y'all out. So they ain't do it. And I'm like, damn, man. So fear is a beast, even with the Fed now, right? Uh, people fall victim to memes, right? So first of all, I don't even believe the dude of Cash App really did die. Like, okay, nigga, you a billionaire hanging out at a goddamn hotel, a random hotel in Frisco. Like what we doing, bro? Like what you was creeping, my nigga? Like what you was doing? Like that shit weird, you know? Like so all of a sudden, somebody saw, just like this dude who did this documentary on King Von, which I'm gonna talk about. Maybe I don't know, in a couple of days or something, but little white dude out the UK. You know, it damn near got 4 million views or some shit like that. And it's supposedly a documentary, but it's not a document. It is a documentary in a sense. It's called King Von's the First Rapper Serial Killer, and that shit getting all kind of views.
I've seen it like promoted. Yeah,
like I watched about an hour and a half of it. This motherfucker did his homework on this little dude. Plus, I mean, we so ignorant. We give the world everything to work with, you know.
We give them the ammo,
right.
So we give them the ammo. We give them the ammo like a motherfucker. But just like him, there's many out here who will see something and okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Fed now, okay, and I'm gonna put that on the picture. Okay, then I'm gonna put the Cash App dude just getting killed, and then I'm gonna say Fed now about to come out. And then when you look up Fed now, like you said, this 5-6 years ago, you know, with that particular app, like, my nigga, what we talking about?
Right.
But fear don't allow you to look past what you see at that point.
Right.
Fear is a motherfucker.
Is y'all be so ready to get a Navy Federal account.
Hold up, what she say?
Sister, definitely let you know what the fuck going on. Oh, my bad.
Hold on, what she say? She say they murdered him. What did it say? Can you see it? Because I can't see the word.
They murdered him because he had the feds in court. He was suing them over the Bitcoin. Fed stole his idea.
Oh,
what a feds on.
If that happened like that, that sounds like some a family affair, because they always doing shit to each other. Same thing with Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs didn't want to put certain things in his phone in early 2000s, and then he ended up trying. White billionaires don't die. Okay.
So I did a lecture on him too on the Zoom. I couldn't do it here because it included a couple people on certain apps. So I was like, I can't even mention the name because of the certain app. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely, Steve Jobs was trying to do some shit, okay?
Yeah, they had to get him on out of there, man. Billionaire white boys just don't transition in their 40s.
No.
In their 50s. Them niggas will buy your kidney on the black market in a minute
Fuck
to,
up like a raisin.
to live to be 100 years old.
Okay.
So,
They will kill
ain't no way them niggas trying to get up out of here.
Oh, he's a match. Let's go ahead. He was in a car wreck. Don't save him. Get him out of here.
And that be real life too. They do.
That's a fact.
Catch your ass up. Oh, it feel like you got. Well, we couldn't save your liver, but we saved you. Liver was fine, but nothing wrong with that damn liver.
Okay.
They snatched it out of you. They knew you could live without it, and they gave it to the billion, so he could live on. And here you was walking around like, they saved my life. I am grateful. Shut your ass up. What shit wrong with your liver? They pumped it up.
Oh my God. Now, hey, it be like that though. Nowadays, you used to, when we first, of course, start waking up, it was like, don't put, your organ donor on the thing, because they're going to take your organs. They still taking your organs. They're
going to take that anyway. The only way they don't take that shit is if you get rolled over by a train.
Okay.
And you don't have nothing to take.
and the key word, get rolled over by a train.
Right.
Those billions off of Bitcoin is missing. Shit, they ain't missing because they want to be. It's because they want to be missing. Shit, billionaires, you got to be hitting. You can't just be walking around like that. And especially if they already have a certain identity of who made that much money off of the internet, you ain't gonna see them.
Right.
Not walking around lolly lines, skipping in the fucking hotel.
You want to
chilling, relaxing.
Right. Oh, I'm just down
probably stepped outside, smoking my square right quick. Chilling, thinking ain't nothing going on. Like, come on, man.
Shit, they probably learned it, and by being two of them, hell, they probably don't learn how to hack the system because they know how to hack some systems now.
Oh yeah, indeed. Yes, indeed.
It don't got
shit, that's why I have the accounts on Facebook. You dig? Nigga tell you, send me your cash app. I got $5,000 for you right now.
Okay.
Shit.
And they be like, well, it's on hold, but if you send me $500, we can release it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfuckers, boy. Yeah, the hacking is real.
I'm dumb person gonna send that 500. Well, all I had to do is send them 500. They give me 5,000. Does that even make sense to you? You dumb fuck. Think about it. You didn't.
Okay.
Did you get your 5,000? Oh, okay. Right. You didn't.
I'm telling you. And they be on it. They be on it, honey. You gotta be careful with it, honey. Gotta be like that man with the dollar. Gotta be careful.
And I ain't saying that I ain't never been got before, because I have gotten got. I have. But me getting got, learned my lesson to not get got again. You won't get me again, goddamn.
You learn, you know better. You do better.
But listen, that shit hurt my feelings.
It hurt my feelings.
I can't even do that, but you can have it. Obviously, you need it. Hey.
Okay, because it comes back in a different form anyway. All right, especially when you gaining, the understanding of what took place, So we gonna keep it moving, okay? Now, another thing that's really been on this internet, okay, this web, all right, the school fight of the teacher, honey, with the students, okay? Parents have went wild, all right? They have lost their damn mind. Okay? They don't want to take the accountability for their babies, okay? They want to act like, it's the system. Okay, here we go with the system shit. It's the teacher, okay? Now, adults have their flaws. Let's not get it wrong, But these kids, man, okay? They are they truly are a reflection of their parents, okay? So how they carry themselves out in society shows a lot about the foundation, okay? All right? So, you know, they get to fighting now, and this is starting to be a lot more going on in schools nowadays, okay? I told y'all these kids was off the chain. I told you, they off the chain, all right? You really can't, you have to come to them a different route than what we, you know, was raised up on, okay? How people came to us and how we, you know, we got the picture and we set our ass down, okay? We had the structure. These kids don't have the structure or formation. And it's the reason behind it, okay? The energy is not where it used to be, okay? So it has, you know, it has shifted some things, all right? And also this DNA that we've been pushing down, okay? These kids, okay? They so intelligent, they smart as shit, like I say, and with that type of intelligence, you don't have no structure or no formation. You do as you please, okay? All right? They don't listen like we used to, and that's the thing that they have to get to, all right? And that's what we are guiding them to do. Listen, be in tune, listen to yourself, okay? You know, if you know it's not right, don't do it, you know? We do, as much as we don't want to look at this experience so physical, okay? And so mental, you know, but everything has some structure, okay? Including the experience. There's some authority, including in this experience, even in your mind, okay? You are the authority over your own mind, all right? You control your own actions, all right?
Mommy, keep going out of the game, and I'll try to play the game.
Okay, well, y'all about to get off. Y'all better figure it out. See what I'm saying? These kids, man. These kids out now, y'all. Y'all know my kids gonna come out here every time I go live. They be. It don't matter if I'm like, okay, babies, y'all got to sit down. I'm about to go live. I need y'all to be a little quiet, okay? Just chill out, eat your little snacks. No. They start off, but they end up right in here, okay? But, you know, we trying to get them there. Yeah, they need, okay, hold on, what should I say? They need to incorporate homeschooling and let the parents deal with their little manners, with their little ill manner ass. Okay, they tried it with COVID.
And they drove fucking crazy. Because you got to deal with your own self.
Because those are your reflections.
Let me throw this in there, right? So so we know what religion is, right? And what religion has done to the people, right? But as far as this situation goes, the structure you're talking about, 30 years ago, okay, because most of us was in church, we would never lift a hand at the teacher.
Right.
Why? Because in church,
right,
okay, everybody had the authorities to whoop your ass.
Okay.
I'm talking about from the choir director, okay, the Bible school, you know, everybody can whoop that ass.
Okay.
So that's one thing. That's one thing the church did. You know, it provided that it provided a level of protection at that point in time. You know, I know how we look at it and stuff like that, but in that case, what these kids are missing today, and it's crazy because it's good and bad, but it's religion. They don't go to church in this era. You know, they don't go to church, so all they do is this, and this is their church. So a lot of us was in fear. You did what? You told Miss Smith what? What you did? Well, Mama, Miss Smith with me. Oh yeah. Wait till your daddy get home.
Okay.
Okay.
3 times before daddy got home.
Oh, what? Man, everybody was gonna whoop your ass. The goldfish, okay, like it was what it was. So today the mind control is serious due
You
to this. We're talking about
right.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs didn't want certain things put in his phone, and they had to get him out of there. So, um, so this right here gives these kids the authority to say whatever the hell they want because they think it's cool. That's the reason
Right.
why somebody was recording this shit. Like it could be the worst shit going on. We not about to help. We not about to do none of that, but we gonna record it.
You right.
And we're gonna talk shit in the
You
background.
right.
Don't do that. That's not right. Bitch, get off.
Right. And you right, Brian. We was more in tune with the consequences because our parents raised us to live in a certain fear, which, like you said, is some type of form of protection to teach you
Yeah,
don't do that. Okay.
don't do
You know,
that. Right.
you know what I'm saying? These kids they don't care about no consequence. They don't have none. And that goes back to not having any type of structure or, in the home, in the foundation. Even in your own mind, you have to have some type of structure. You know what I'm saying? These kids don't have that. And yeah, that's because the era of the church is gone. Okay. The 90s, baby. We was lit. Okay.
Just say the
We
structure
was
of
lit.
the church. I agree. I definitely agree, but I'm not gonna necessarily say it. It's the whole village aspect. We didn't
The
have
village has
have
definitely been
Big
taken
Mama,
away.
Big Shirley, them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got your ass whooped 3 times before Daddy got home. And you knew Daddy got home late. He already fucking tired. And I
Mm-hmm.
gotta come home and discipline you. And your ass still sore from when Grandma whooped it. Auntie
Right.
Ann whooped your ass. Your mama whooped your ass. And then here come Daddy. That's the 4th ass whooping you done got. You scared. Right? Who talked back to who?
Okay.
Right.
And you probably got your ass whooped in school. Now I didn't grow up in that era, but my mom and them did. Well, they got their ass whooped in school before they got home. They wasn't planning it. So that whole school aspect, you going to school to get an education. You respect your elders. If I hear anything different, that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Okay. And like you said, like we was instilled with that little fear of protection. These kids, they ain't got no fear.
No, because
Listen.
the rules of the land is protecting them against that. Now is if you whoop your kid, DSS. You got a case.
Yeah, that's true.
You could have put them in timeout, or you could have counted to 10, or I counted to 10 after I smacked the shit out of my motherfucking guy. I had to count to 10 to Woosah because he.
Okay. Hey, our parents did not play. Okay. These parents are expecting the teachers to teach and parent their kids. Hold on. These parents are expecting the teachers to teach and parent their kids. Hell, the parents just babysitters these days. Part-time parents.
And you're a school teacher right now. She's a school teacher.
You're so right.
Friend, I hope you don't mind me bringing this up. But Brian is traveling. She's a traveling teacher as of right now. And she was telling me the other day, she said, I never will take for granted my own city's education until I got somewhere else. Currently, she's in Baltimore. And the school system in Baltimore is nothing like that in South Carolina, or perhaps any other city, because the crime rate up there is very much higher. A little 12-year-old child just got shot by a 12-gauge shotgun, military style, in front of the fucking school. Did it make it to us? No, because Baltimore is Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? But right there in front of the school, did they shut the school down? No, they just locked the school down for a couple of hours, and then we're back to the regular schedule program. You feel what I'm saying? A 12-year-old is now dead, shot in the front, 2-3 times in the back, maybe 7. I forget how many times. But the child is dead. That goes back to the whole school system itself. How did you get a military tactic shotgun? Not tactic, that's a whole different gun. How'd you get a military shotgun? How you get it?
In the school.
You didn't go in the school.
Oh, he was at the school?
Oh, they got in the school. It was they didn't even make it through the doors of the school. You smack. You feel me? I don't know if it's another student that did it or an adult that did it. You don't know that, but by the time she got there, they like, oh, we're on lockdown, and it's like a regular scheduled program, and them like, yeah, we're on lockdown. The kids got shot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The government is they the prime reason why they are there in the hood. Okay, they gave us those assets. Okay, even in what is that Woman King, they showed you that they was giving us the ammo for the land. That was the trade. Okay, we give you these ammo for your people. Okay, for the land. All right. So yeah, they've been dropping this type of energy. Okay, in the hoods. Okay, they've been dropping the drugs, the ammo, the guns or whatever, all in the hoods. That's part of their design, dealing with the military to control a certain energy. Go ahead, bro.
So that's the reason why in probably 90% of all neighborhoods, quote unquote black neighborhoods, have a railroad system. Okay? And they have a railroad system, so when the trains come in, the guns can come out. So and that's damn near every system. Like I've been to, I don't know how many places or hoods I've been to in this country, and I've seen a railroad track that runs through. So a lot of that stuff come from trains, especially out here in New Orleans, like in the East. Man, them boys used to say, "Yeah, man, we about to hit the train," or the train. You come off the train with rims, guns, coke. It don't matter, whatever. They going on the train, and then they distribute it in the neighborhood.
Really, nothing.
Huh?
I said, what stops the train besides it derailing? Nothing. Train just goes straight.
I mean, well, I'll put it like this, right? For some reason, the trains always magically stop and come to a halt somewhere in these hoods, and they always have somebody who know where things go. Go watch Hunger Games. And in Hunger Games, when all these people were together, they just walked up into this middle, this pile of guns, knives, drugs. It's just sitting there, and then they all kill each other. So it's a game, and that's the big part with this whole Chicago scene, with all these little dudes trying to killing each other up and all of that. Like we don't make no guns.
Right.
We don't know how to make guns, but we could find bullets.
Okay.
We could find weapons. We could find whatever we want.
Whatever we want.
And that's just pretty much how it works.
Yep.
And that is true, because I have seen the train just randomly all of a sudden stop. We got to sit there and wait on this train. Like, what the fuck is it doing? Unloaded.
And that's in damn near every city that I've been in the hood. They're gonna have a train track or a train that run through that area.
Mason have a sign to stop the train. You said a Mason have a sign to stop the train. What?
Okay, that's some shit there.
Okay.
Woo. I thought
And they do stop at each hood. They do.
Well,
but with the situation at hand with the student and the teacher, the situation goes, y'all, to where the teacher came in, confiscated the phone for some activity or something. And in the midst of the activity, she gave the kids the phones back. The young lady, I guess either she didn't get her phone back fast enough, or maybe she was acting up, and the teacher kind of, like, okay, I'm gonna just hold his phone or whatever. You can tell from the time when the recording started where the little girl was already up. Now, when I grew up, you were not allowed to come behind the teacher's desk unless she allowed you to. Other than that, you stand in front of her. She better wanted you to come to the side. Her whole personal space, it's like, oh, step back. You're too close, or, go to the front or whatever. You're already behind the teacher's desk. You all up under her, and I've seen a lot of people say, well, she nudged her 2 or 3 times. I would have too. I'm putting my arm out in defense because you already hyped. You're already there. You're already upset about your phone being confiscated, and you're in my area. You're in my space. So I'm going to need to put my arm out But like Drake said, it was said that she told the students to start recording because she was fin to beat the teacher's ass. She had already stated, I'm finna beat her ass. So somebody pulled their phone out. Okay, let's see this. That lady gave her an old school ass whooping. From her parents probably ain't gave her in a long ass time. You can tell from the way the child acted that she had like this at home too. You know, ain't no way around it because for you to just haul off, yeah, the lady teacher putting her arm out 2-3 times, you know, that's 2-3 warnings to me, to be honest. If I gotta put my arm out, but back up, I'm forewarning you. You are already a minor. I'm really not even supposed to be doing this. I'm really supposed to, and she's on the phone at the same time y'all trying to call the office to get this young lady up out of here. She didn't get down no number. The little girl hauled off her and smacked the shit out of her, and it went from there. Now, her fighting, she was fighting her. I'm not taking that away. But then she subdued her like they supposed to, as teachers supposed to when they're, you know, getting a child down.
She blacked out. She forgot she was a child. I probably would have too. You hit me, I'm gonna hit your ass back. That age, you know, if you seeing me eye to eye, I might black out.
You know,
you might be touched.
What it is.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Then I'm gonna realize, oh shit, you know, let me restrain you. This is a child, and she really hella disrespectful.
What's the old saying? If you're big enough to pass a lick, you're big enough to take one.
Bingo.
Yeah. Okay.
Big enough to pass that lick to a grown ass woman. You raise your hand to an adult. We would have never done a shit like that, guys. Never.
No.
As many times as I have talked back to teachers in my day, and I have, but it was mostly on, and I'm not gonna lie, and Brian is my witness. I was getting hit with the teachers. I could come in the classroom and set my day on. Nene, you're not doing nothing. You're gonna be. This is what we're doing today. We're gonna get our work done. Somebody else to say something in the classroom, and she'll automatically think it's me. You need to be quiet. Ma'am, that was not me. Yes, it was. And now I'm going back and forth. I could have shut up. And the time I wouldn't. Girl, fuck you. And wasn't me I fucking said. Now what? Now I'm finna give you what the fuck you asked for. That was my stance, my mind. That was wrong. And I'm not knocking that. My mama didn't raise me like that. You feel what I'm saying? I stayed in ISS. Throughout my whole 8th grade year, y'all, I was in ISS. But I never raised my hand to no teacher. I never did. I never. I talked back. I did. But I never raised my hand. I would never do that because I was afraid of what the fuck was going to happen. I'm already talking back.
Okay, you want to get your ass whooped.
I know my mama's finna get on my ass about talking back.
You do not want to go home and get ass whooping, be on the punishment. We have technology like we got today. That's why I keep telling my people, you can't whoop these kids. Take their goddamn devices. They will lose their damn mind. Take them. And then they're going to straighten the hell up because they're going to want their device back. Whooping them, they immune to this shit. I know when I was little, I got immune to getting my ass whooped. It didn't even face me no more. Okay? And I still was doing the same shit. Okay? You give them a choice, you want an ass whooping or you want your device. You want your devices taken away. I'm gonna take that ass whooping. Because I still can get my device, get my phone. Okay? They don't give a damn about that. You gotta take their device. That's why I said it's gotta be a totally different approach. Because you can't raise them like we was raised. They don't have no fear. Okay? But they live off the wisdom of showing, okay? If you correct that shit, they will correct that shit in their mind. But if you try to tell them, don't do this, don't do that, and then in the same sentence, you do the same shit you just told them not to do, they gonna do it. They not going to.
I'm gonna tell you this though, you know, like what I've seen now, what I've noticed personally, is that there is something with this era. From the ages of 17 to like 23, is damn near a mechanical thing going on because they're just not going to listen. Like that's just what it is. It's just not going to happen.
Well,
So without going too deep about this phone, right?
right.
So I remember
Oh, thank you
doing a
for that
breakdown.
keyword because I needed to say something about the phone after you. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's something about the phone that that it was the light in the phone that messed with the pineal, okay,
Understand?
the forefront of the brain, and this is why they can't put the phone down. This is why the kids walk around high school today like this all day long, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it is almost as if they're magnetized by it. So the kids are just not like I don't care what it is you do. You know, it's like you can give them the experience that you had. You could do a whole lot of shit, but is rough. Is rough
Right.
right now with that particular age due to technology.
Right.
Technology is winning
It
at this point.
is.
If they can make it past this era, they'll be fine. But the reason why the King Vons and a lot of them dudes was doing their thing because they had this. They had
Mm-hmm.
this. Every time Von would do something, he would tweet about it. Like like
Right.
like they would tell each other, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do," on the phone. So the era is just totally different right now,
It
and
is.
it's almost as if you just. I hate to be a teacher.
Okay.
I
Because
hate
they
to be.
that's
That's why I'm fine, just like
I
this.
Man,
applaud them.
That's why
They
I'm
kick
fine, just like this. You know, I'm okay, just like this.
this I do.
You know, because
I'm
that
not built
classroom
to be a
beats.
school teacher. I'm not. Because that would have been me, to be honest. And I probably wouldn't have held the child down. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't have held the child down and still been beaten and beaten and beaten because I done lost my motherfucking mind. Who the fuck are you raising your hand at? Give you that big mama ass whooping in the school. I'm
Okay.
going to get help. You can go get help. You cannot go get help. I don't care. I'm not built to be no teacher. I'm not. Don't put me. Lord knew what he was doing. You know how the old folks say, the Lord knew what he was doing when he made me. He didn't make me no teacher.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't handle that. I can't even handle when my son walk off too fast and stomp off. What the fuck? Come back and try that shit again, my nigga. I don't like no disrespectful ass kid. That shit pissed me off. Every time I watch that video, it make me mad. I be beat.
I'm telling you.
It's a different time for real. Like it is a different time, and I applaud y'all, man, for shit. What shit? I deal with a little bit of it myself, but I definitely applaud y'all if you know y'all having kids from 15 to 25 that time, man. At this point in time, in this era, man, look, it's rough.
It is. Do y'all know
It's rough.
that they got now they have with the phone, since they got all these damn lawsuits coming out left and right.
You know, like
Now you can sue Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. I'm just putting out information. But
right.
you can sue them, Instagram, any type of app, okay, that you can get on. You can sue them because they're saying now that the kids are getting addicted, they're not eating, you know, it's becoming an attached factor where they got to have it. And if your child is facing any type of these complications, okay, you have a chance to get a case. All right?
And they gotta do something. They gotta do something. They definitely gotta do something because you not winning a war as a parent with against this. Like
Right.
like this is a war. Like
Right.
for real.
And
You know?
right, Brian, it's really not just the kids. You're right. It's the parents, okay? The parents of child, they only gonna try you. They know they'll try their parents, which is ignorant. Right. Our children are sponges. They are reflections of you. That's you, okay? So anything you do and how you react to a certain way, a certain situation, and even your reaction of your emotions, your child is gonna react the same way. I see it with my kids all the time. And when they do me the same way I do them, I'll be like, We got to switch this up, okay? Because they're gonna do what you do. They're sponges, so they're gonna soak up their environment. So just like even in Chicago, all of these killings going on with these teens and these youngs, even with young, Vaughn and them coming from, that's their environment. They're soaking it up, okay? The parents are not trying to, isolate them, because sometimes they can't even get out of that type of environment themselves. So they succumb to that shit, okay? And that becomes their reality, all right? But in any reality, what I have learned, it doesn't matter where you come from, that mindset, you can be in the worstest neighborhood, but if your mindset is not of your surrounding, you will make it out of any situation surrounding that foundation, okay? That neighborhood, that hood, okay? A lot of people come out of it because of the mindset, all right? But if you become a part of that and entertain that, you become what you attract, right? All right.
They're gonna lean on me. What Mr. Clark say? That's why I threw them bastards out.
Okay. Okay.
They put their asses out. They got the other school. Okay.
Okay, because they had already made up their mind that they wasn't gonna rise to a higher elevation. They was comfortable doing the things that they was doing in the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they had to go, because you gonna slow down what everybody else trying to do. Okay? That's just like with us. When we get in tune with people, we have to let people go because they not going where we going. Okay? And if we hold on to them, they gon', in a sense, we say they holding us back. But really, you're holding yourself back by staying attached to something that's not allowing you to evolve. Okay? And that deals with, people we meet, Sometimes we all got to go different ways just so we can evolve, okay? You can't become too attached, all right? So,
And I'm not saying that the teacher was right, and I'm not saying that the student was right. The student definitely wasn't fucking right. But I'm not saying that I agree with the teacher at hand. But at the same time, it's just like y'all kids will make a motherfucker want to beat the shit out of you.
And this baby got an old-fashioned ass whipping with ass out, okay? Baby, everybody's worried about why she got that outfit on, ass is out. Well, shit, baby. Let the church say amen. If she got a skirt on, you gonna see ass, okay? Especially in a fight. In a fight, shit, she just happened to have on a G-string that day.
She had some nice cheeks. It might not be no panties on.
She didn't have no full panties. You know what I mean? In a fight, anything goes. The shirt might come off, my titty might pop out, shit. You never know.
Cedric Entertainer said it best. The man who made the song, he ran out of material and he used what he had. Nothing.
Okay. Booty everywhere. Okay. I'm like, damn, T-Top. I can't see shit with the ass.
How you get your ass whooped without an ass? How you get your ass whooped without an ass?
But hey, she got an old-fashioned ass whip.
Literally.
That's what it is.
That lady had some cheeks on her. I ain't mad at her, but I'm just like,
shit. She had a dog. She had a dog. Bro, you see them, if you ain't seen it, y'all gonna be like, T-Top!
Don't be quiet. She got my ass cheeks and ass whoopings, okay? Cause yeah. That lady had the cheeks out for y'all.
All right, she definitely got fired for that too. She got fired.
And I knew she was gonna get fired because of the fact that she fought her in the beginning before she actually, subdued her. That's Ashley. Say something, hello, okay?
Ashley, that nigga crazy.
Okay.
Oh shit.
But yeah, she got tossed out of school, baby.
She did get fired.
Listen, I watched
she
that
wrote,
video
and
a
she
few
wrote on
times.
Facebook, fuck that job and fuck them kids. Okay? Fuck them kids. I had to get out of character for that one little bitch. And I'm pretty sure she called her a bitch. You all are hit me one. I'll give that. And you can go get your mammy and whatever the fuck you want to get. Go get everything.
I always say, go get your mama. Just go get your mama, because I don't even want to have to do it. Listen, I watched that video a few times. The teacher have told that student to leave her class, go to the office. She overdid it. She was trying to call the people on the phone. Couldn't get the dial. Couldn't get to the dial.
But she didn't even get the dial 9. What Medea say? I'm gonna hit you so hard you're gonna dial 919.
Okay, she couldn't even get the dial out.
Okay, I think it's pound 1, 2, 3. She didn't get nothing. You got pound ass whooping. Okay, what's all that? And she told the students, y'all go get help. A little girl on the ground. Y'all not gonna help.
Now she wanna cry.
Fuck out of here.
Now she wanna cry. You can't do that now. It's just like a child. You should have set your ass down. Now you gotta pop it. Now you wanna say, why you hit me? You should have set your ass down. Should have said that.
They said they don't want that ass whooping. They see the way you got your ass whooped. I'm gonna mind my business, okay? Today I want to stay in a child's place. All right. I see the way.
Exactly. Yeah, we were told that a lot. Yeah, stay in the child's place, because the child's place is definitely very fun. It's very, very, very fun.
And that goes back to parenting. Y'all be letting y'all kids sit around and have conversations with you. I mean, it's okay to talk to your kids, but when we have a grown people conversation, well, you couldn't even walk in a room too long without your mama saying, "Can I help you? What you need?"
Okay.
Hold on, Drake, hold on. Because somebody in my business.
She is.
I'm saying you can't. We wouldn't allow to sit around in our parents' conversations or nothing like that. Even now, you know, my son, I might be having a conversation and he might slide a little. Who talking to you? What is this? I don't believe in that. Now, if I called you in here to indulge or ask you a question about it, then yeah, you know, I can't be mad at you indulging in the conversation. I called you in here.
Basically, let your kids be kids. Don't raise them too fast. They got all the time in the world to reach that type of wisdom. And when you rush it, they miss a lot of fucking gems they supposed to grasp on the way because they too grown. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not your friend.
So, yeah, you definitely gotta let them stay kids. You know, don't raise them up too fast. Don't do that, because they supposed to gradually level up like they supposed to. When you rush the process, they lose a lot of wisdom behind it, and they be off track for a long time, which we say you be on the wrong path in life. You start doing dumb shit, okay? Because you don't miss a lot of the gems that you needed on the way. And some kids can't help it because they be around, like I said, that's the environment. So, you know, it do go solely back to the parent or the adult in the situation, because the child is just a child. They per energy, they don't have that type of structure. You know, it's what we give them. So we got to be careful how we help mold them, because they take a lot from us. You know, they do. They take a lot, and we have to look at them as in the mirror. They got to look at it as the mirror. That's my mirror. That's my reflection. I don't want them to go the same way I did. Even though you can't be contradicted, they might also still do the same thing. But if you give them the wisdom behind it of the consequences you experienced, the things that you endured when you went the wrong way, they will come out of it. They'll get to thinking about it. You know, they'll start listening to themselves nowadays. These kids don't have that. They don't have the wisdom. You know, they got the enlightenment because they intelligent as fuck. Okay. Right. They intelligent. Okay. They just don't have a lot of the wisdom. Okay. And that goes back to their environment, their foundation. You know, when we was growing up, we had so many leaders in the community. If we didn't have the parents being the leaders, okay? We had other resources that were positive influence, as we would call them, leaders in the community. You know what I'm saying? That would give us a different outlook or outtake on reality, on different paths in life, which we installed in our memory, okay, in your mind, okay, things that can help you evolve in your reality. If I go left and I learn, then I know what I need to be doing, you know, in that sense, you know. Somebody told me I should have did this, I should have listened. You know, if you don't have those factors, which is the consequences to your true story, your reality, or what took place, so you're not giving your kids that, they're gonna be out here wilding like that. I mean, they doing what children would do anyway without no formation, no structure. We've all been there too. We just was molded in a certain way, you know, which is formed, okay, with the structure of what we got from our parents. They're not interested in enough in anything outside of them phones. Right, and that's why we got one way I've learned with kids. If you want them to listen, you have to do what they like. So if they're on their phone, what is the best way to push the narrative or push the wisdom out? It's through the phone. But when you have all these other distractions, okay, on the phone, or they don't have the wisdom to understand, okay, this is just a form of, you know, this reality, an illusion. I can't take it serious. You know, I can entertain it, but I can't carry this with me because it's not going to get me far, you know? Like, I like power, okay? Bro be like, fuck power. You know, I like power. But I understand why you say that, because a lot of people look at that on a low vibrational sense, okay? With, you know, the hood shit, okay? Things that they can incorporate in their hood life, how to run an organization, to be a queen pin or a king pin, you know? They look at it and take it out on a literal sense. But I look at the information and I'll be like, damn, this is shit I used to do. I've learned my lesson. They giving you this, they even give you the wisdom when they get caught up in certain things, but people don't look at that. They look at the drama, because look people like
your age too, Dre. You hear me? You look at your age compared to the other people's age who watch Power. The way you view Power is from your mindset currently.
Right.
But the way they view Power is the same way they view outside.
Right. Yep. Right. They take it on their whole mindset.
So they believe it wholeheartedly and they with it. And the higher ups, they with it. They love it.
They definitely do. They definitely do. But you know what, y'all? Power carries some jewels now. I'm telling y'all, they carry them. These kids, okay, even with the way they name the books, okay? As you know, I was telling you, you know, we talking about pretty much the roles of life in this thing, okay? Even with the Power Corporation, they have major books, different, and the books are different reflections of different characters and their journey and where they got from and where they at now. And even when they get caught up, they always bring in the wisdom, you know what I'm saying, to show this is not how you're supposed to do it. You know, if I would have listened to myself, they say little things like that, but people don't catch that. Of course, because it's where their level of mind is at. You know what I'm saying? So with the social media, it does no justice when these kids come to the phone, you know? So that's why, you know, I'm so passionate about what I do. I'm always grateful to be building, you know, because pushing a narrative of what they need, you know what I'm saying? And even tapping into that energy and continue to push the energy, they're going to grasp it. Spirituality, wisdom, the age of Aquarius, all of this is at its highest, okay? They can't help but see it, all right? So the wisdom is all around them. They just gonna have to start receiving it. They're gonna have to get out of the situation they are in. They're gonna have to get people around them, like they say, get people that's gonna help you elevate. They're gonna have to get in that mindset, you know. That is also gonna have to be brought back in, you know. That starts with the foundation too. Parents, you have to learn how to talk to your children. You got to learn how to interact with your kids and let them know the wrong and rights, the consequences, and, you know, to the cause of their effects. you have to let them know, because well, I ain't gonna say we, because I didn't get my kids till I was in my 30s. But few years back, 20, 30 years back, the ball was kind of dropped, you know? And that's because the energy, the way it was shifting, how it was changing so fast. And, you know, like I said, them 90s came in and we was just Daisy Duking it on, okay? And look, you know, we was twerking, okay? So we was rising this energy. That's why I say that DNA, it be pushing it down. And they got it honest. The apple don't fall too far from the tree now, okay?
And they say when you have children, it's 10 times worse than you. That's why you got to be on it. You know how you was when you was growing up. You got to watch the signs. You see them signs, man. You ain't stupid. You see the signs. Like, my son is a fighter. He likes to fight. That's man, I beat him up. And I was talking to Brian on the phone. I was like, I don't know where he got that from. You know, this helps to go straight. You. He got it from you. I couldn't even say that, y'all, because I had to stop and look at myself in the mirror like, damn, she right, bud. And I was like, you know, right. I'm gonna make up an excuse like, well, I don't fight in school. No, but that's the 10 times worse than you part. You didn't fight in school, but he will. And go to. No matter if I give him a good affirmation that morning, give him a good talk, son, we're having a good day. You gotta go to school. Ignore the bullshit, this, that, and third. He'll text me. But I think I'm about to fight, Mom. Text me and say, I think I'm about to fight. You have power over it. You get what I'm saying? You
you're such aware of what you're about to do.
Yeah, you know what you're about to do. But if you can text me and say, Mom, I think I'm about to fight, that means you can control it. No. Whatever it is, let it go. You feel me? Because now you're going to be at home with me for the next 7 days.
Okay.
When you be home, even though Jay ass still here, but still, you know.
Let me throw this in there real quick. About the parents. So the parents, at least 80% of them, as far as my experience goes, are doing these sessions, right? Right, 80% of the parents haven't healed themselves. Okay. Give you an example, like the black woman, right? So you'll have a black woman who's you know, going hard, you know, she making money, you know, she got this degree, that degree, like she eating, right? She doing her thing, she went bought her new whip, the crib, nice, whatever, she got all this shit. But what's going on with that is, because she is even like that, she doing that because she was beaten early on. So when people say transmute energy, so she used her being raped and molested to light her fire, right? To pursue the material. But the flip side of that is, you can transmute energy all day, but your heart's still fucked up. So you still have to go back and heal that child. So the parent is still going to be an issue, regardless. So the parent, like it got to be a healing thing going on, especially with the parents coming out the 80s, stuff like that. Shit, 70%, probably more than 70% of black women been touched, been molested, all type of shit. Okay, especially coming out the 80s and the 90s and stuff like that. And those are your mothers today. And the reason why I'm focusing on the black woman, because a lot of times the black man is non-existent. It is what it is. So with the black woman going through all of that, so now she has to play both roles, and she has to be tough skinned now. She got to be strong. So, but mama hurt, man. Yeah. Mama in pain. So mama can only do what she know, in that current time. But if mama heals that child from 30 years ago, okay, 20 years ago, that's when, you know, a whole nother level of teaching comes out of mama.
Right.
So a whole nother level comes out of mama after that. So that's the key to me on that level as far as the parents go. Because you could be the parent, you could have money. That shit don't mean nothing, man. Shit don't mean nothing if you got a bruised heart, man.
And that's right. You're so right. Because even like, when I'm speaking about parents, speak to your children, speak your truth. Because even with me growing up, with my mama just giving me validation of her truth, it made so much sense in my journey why it occurred in my journey. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just speaking, acknowledging the hurt, the pain, okay? And speaking to your child so they can recognize it too. And they can understand the patterns that you've been through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So they can change the DNA. Baby, it's all about the change. Okay, but hold on, y'all. I wanted to say something because I had got a little tune when we was talking about the apple, which is still the same topic. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Just pick it up and make some apple pie, okay? Don't let it rot now.
Hello.
All right?
It's like
You want to just make that pie, make it good, okay?
okay.
You don't want to just sit there and fall and just rot, okay? Because we don't been there, okay? And we had to be resurrected back to life, okay? We had to be reborn in a sense. We had to reset our mind. And our kids, they catching all of this because my kids, they catch it too. I'm still dealing with little things that happened in my past, and I catch myself, and I see it sometimes play out through my kids. I'm like, which is also helping me and correcting me so it'll help them because it's all about helping self. And the moment I always, I started looking at my kids as me, everything becomes better. I take that really seriously. Like, no, that's me. And I don't want me to be perceived that way. I want me to understand you got to express your emotions, okay? It's all right to do this, understand the consequences and the stuff I go to. That's why I say when you talk to your kids, don't talk to your kids and try to tell them what to do. Talk to your kids heart to heart because that's what really matters and that's valuable in itself. Because me having those talks with my mama helped me to heal. Okay, so yeah.
You gotta learn
it's all about healing. You got to heal.
listen to them.
People hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you gotta learn how to listen to them kids. Because like you said, hurt people. If you still hurting from what went on in your past, you can pass that hurt to you will pass, not can. You will pass that hurt to your children.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wondering where did it go wrong or this, that, and the third or whatever the situation may be. And you can't cover it up with no type of spirituality or religion or none of that stuff because just because you go spirituality or just because you go religion don't mean that child going with you. They still
right
at the old you. You feel what I'm saying? They looking at the you that, oh, my mom used to do this. Me and my mama used to do that together. You know what I'm saying? Me and my mom used to fight together. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the new you. They don't see the transitioning you to where you're better in yourself. I mean, they do see it, but at the same time, do they really give a fuck? It's to them, it's like going in one ear and out the other. That's why as you're transitioning to that spiritual person, to that religious person, you got to gradually bring them in with you. You can't just do it by yourself and then come back and get them. One thing about it, you can't take everybody with you, but you can take them kids with you.
Bingo.
You can take them kids. If you're going to be religion, take the kids be religion with you. If you're going to be spiritual, take them kids be spiritual with you. Because they have to walk this journey with you. They don't have a choice. You're the parent. But your friends and your family members and people like that, well, they ain't got to be there. You don't have to have your family and friends with you. But them kids got to go. They have to go. Because you are the teacher. You're that first teacher. Before they go to school, who teaches them their ABCs? Who teaches them how to walk, talk, spell their name, say their name? How do they learn their name? The teacher didn't teach all of that. We got to get out of a lazy habit. I sometimes get in my own lazy habit. I do. But I'm still learning as I go along.
Yeah. Definitely.
It ain't come with no fucking manual, my nigga. It never did. It didn't come with a manual with grandma and grandpa. It didn't come with a manual with your parents, them. And did they hand you a manual when you had your kid? No. They didn't gift wrap that and say, well, this is the manual for being a parent. Follow it word for word, okay? Fuck no. Because each child is different. Each child is different. Some kids you got to do some one-on-ones with, and some kids you can just tell them one time and they grasp it. Some kids you got to
let's read this comment right quick, and then I'm gonna go to this right here. With them older black mamas, okay, a lot of us didn't have them conversations, right, with our mamas until we were adults because they wasn't hearing it. I learned with kids to have those awkward conversations. Now you have to having a conversation with a child is very enlightening. You really having a conversation with yourself. That's the kid in you. You having a conversation with yourself, and you got to have those awkward and tough conversations because it helps. It helps. All right, bro. You have anything you want to say or add to this? Let the people know, for those who don't know, where they can find you and what you got coming up. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, for sure. You already know, man. Hit the website up. I got all kind of stuff on there. The ebooks, the consultations, classes, a little bit of everything on there, and the gift, of course, right?
Okay.
And I got a class coming up. We diving deep into the transition period. For years I talked about what happens when we die or when we transition. But now, where the last time I did that was about 3 or 4 years ago. But now, where I am currently, I got a whole new outlook on the whole aspect of this transition.
Right.
So, and I want to share that with a select few people. So, I'm only doing 9 people in that class. You can hit me up on my page, Copprue.com, or on what you call them, or just inbox me, Facebook, whatever. And already 3 spots already gone, so I only got 6 spots left. So definitely hit me up. It's a 3-night course, and we getting in this thing, man. We trying to go beyond the rationale, so we can find everlasting peace. 'Cause that's what this shit is about.
It's definitely
Everlasting peace, everlasting love, man. So where nothing can offend you, nothing can break your quote unquote spirit, none of it. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm trying to be a motherfucking 2-year-old baby,
Okay.
mentally.
Trying to be Benjamin Button in this time.
All right. Benjamin Button like a motherfucker. So or the immortal jellyfish that never dies. Shit is crazy.
Right. Okay.
Unforgettable. Yeah, there's a jellyfish that don't die. That shit that blew my fucking mind. But yeah, definitely. Hit me up with that.
Okay. And of course, y'all know we got the Self Journey 101 meet and greets, the 3rd annual one. Okay, it's going down. All right, in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, the information is out there. I will share it again. Okay, we're gonna be at Jones Bridge Park for those in those surrounding areas. Come out, check us out. It's gonna be lectures. It's gonna be food. Okay, we're gonna be playing with the water guns, okay? Who shot you, okay? So yeah, come through. Kids and family oriented,
Drake, make sure you if you could send me another flyer or something like that, because I want to put it on my next video, so I can start pushing it and everything, and put your name in there, so I can let the people know what's happening.
I can send you the video, yeah, and you can put it in with your videos if you want to do it.
Definitely. I want to go ahead on and put it out there, and I'm gonna also put, the people can help you out. Put a little donation on that motherfucker.
Okay.
If they can help out or something like that. Food, anything. So definitely, man. Definitely, I think that's gonna be amazing, man. We're gonna have a good fucking time. I can't wait for this.
Okay.
You remember the first one that we came through in Atlanta? That was the first one.
Yeah, when we are here. Yes.
Oh,
at the same
yeah,
party we went to. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was cold as hell out there too. That shit was
It
crazy,
was
but we still had
cold.
a nice crew.
It
That
was.
water was whipping our head.
You know, we
Me,
still had a
Bud,
nice crew out there though, man. I was surprised. We still had about 40 people show up. It
Yeah,
was nice, man.
it was a good turnout.
I like it.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I'm looking forward to this one. Right there by that water, the sun, the whole ambiance of it all. It's gonna be
It's
awesome.
a vibe. Okay, it's
The
definitely a
vibe gonna be
vibe.
crazy.
So yeah, make sure y'all come out, y'all. We're gonna have a good time as we always do. Okay, we always have a good time. So y'all make sure y'all come out. Okay, I'll be just like that. Cousin Pete like a mother. I'm just coming because Cousin Pete right here told me to come. Okay, and come and fix me a good old plate of song.
Yes, I will have the edibles. Don't.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, we
Oh,
going to the
Lord,
moon.
have
We going
mercy.
to the moon. We going to the moon.
We're gonna start.
Oh, my God. Quick story, y'all. Quick story. Quick story. Quick story. Quick story about this nugget here. I think it was a brownie or a cookie or something. Something I had. All I remember was I had wings. And I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly
I
and
didn't
touch
give
the
you that,
sky.
so I don't want to hear that. Drink probably did that. Don't put that up for me.
What? I didn't do it. I couldn't even eat a brownie that year.
Oh, okay.
That
Right.
was crazy.
Somebody,
That was crazy.
no, it was what you call them? Red.
Oh yes,
Red
yes.
gave us that.
She
The
gave
damn sure was.
because I couldn't eat it. So y'all was out there flying and shit, and I couldn't even
I
fly.
sure was. I was out of there.
But yeah, make sure y'all get with Nick. She will have you going to the sunken place, okay? So make sure y'all chime in with that, all right? You want to be pulled out the matrix, goddammit, get with Nick, all right? She will have you going, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. You got anything you want to say? You got anything else you want to say, sis?
Yeah, if y'all have any ideas that y'all, any topics that y'all come up with or, want to discuss on here, if you want to come up and talk, you guys don't have to sit in the comments and take your little fingers off. Y'all can come up here and get it off your chest and, whatever situation may be.
Okay.
But inbox Drake, inbox me, yeah, inbox Will, and come up with that topic or that subject and be like, I think y'all should talk about this or whatever the situation may be. And we will bring it up. We do this every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Support the goddesses. Support the goddesses, man. Straight
Live
up.
at the retreat too. We're gonna be live at the
Support the goddesses, man. Support the goddesses. Because they could be on this motherfucker talking about the goodness of Jesus.
Okay.
Like for real.
Hey.
She said, hey, shut up. Like, support the goddesses, man.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. It was a great live. I enjoyed you, bro, as always. Okay.
I appreciate y'all for bringing me on, man. I love y'all, man, for real.
Your side of things too, And you pretty much was our first guest, and we needed this. See, we needed this. This was us learning. This was one of our, the homework assignments. We had to get it together. So definitely we enjoyed it because you're giving us the skills to keep on going further. We're going to bring other people in, because I know y'all love seeing us, but, we can bring other people in on the screen, okay?
Bring other people. We've been trying. You're
Yeah.
like I'm going to tell you our second guest. I'm going to say the first one, we're going to give credit what credit is due.
Okay.
But you are.
Well, yeah, we did. We did have some guests before. That's right. We did. I forgot. Yeah, we did have some goddesses on here. We was lit as hell. Okay.
No, we're getting this thing together.
Bryce said, I want to come back as a jellyfish. You want to be the fish that never dies.
And one thing about a jellyfish, even after it dies, if it does die, you still can't touch that motherfucker. Can't touch this, okay? Don't touch me. I still am
I
Nah.
want to come back. That's funny.
pee on your ass.
Okay. Now, just make me a tree. I just want to be in peace. Okay? And don't
Make me a tree.
Dear God.
I just want to be in peace, right? I don't want to be no paper, no pencils. Just make me a tree. Put me in the rainforest somewhere. But y'all niggas ain't gonna touch
I can make my nest on your tree leaf.
Yeah, trees walking nowadays, so shit, I can be walking right along.
I heard that.
Trees walking? What rainforest was that? I want to go walk with the trees.
That's the one. That's the one on a never-ending story and
Right.
Harry Potter and all them.
Oh, okay.
You know, we walk and talk, baby. We walk and talk.
Right. Now, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. It was a pleasure. Of course, you know, we got to go back to being mommies. We full time. So we got to go get the kids back and get the house back in order, y'all. Because they've been on fucked it up. As long as we right here on this, look, as we talking about the phone, we on the phone. And the kids know, yeah, they on the phone, they distracted. Fuck it up now.
All right. I love y'all goddesses, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, always, bro. I love you too. And we will chat with you later. And we will see y'all later. Okay, and as always, we're going to talk about it. And we'll see y'all next time, okay? Love, peace, and happiness. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Bye.